Welcome back to part 2 of why affirmations don't work and what to do about it. In the first video, I shared that often the problem is that you have a head full of old beliefs, and those beliefs contradict the new ideas you're trying to affirm. Think of the problem this way. Imagine in your mind 2 elephants. One is a 12,000-pound adult, and the other is a 300-pound baby. There's an old tree, very large with deep, deep roots, and the elephants need to pull that tree out of the ground. Which elephant is going to get that job done faster and easier? The 12,000-pound adult, of course. This is like affirmations. If you have a head full of 12,000 pounds of adult elephant and you're trying to plant a new baby elephant in, the baby elephant is just not going to be able to do the work. So, clean out your head of all your old dysfunctional beliefs so that your fresh new affirmations can take hold and change your life. I'm going to share with you a process for cleaning out your head. It's called Faster EFT, and I learned it from a man named Robert Smith. He's all over YouTube and the internet, and I'll share links for his work below. The process is a combination of neuro-linguistic programming and EFT, meridian tapping. You're going to tap between your eyebrows, at the side of your eye, underneath your eye, on top of your collarbone. Then you'll reach around your wrist with your thumb and middle finger. Inhale, blow out, and say the word peace. Next, you'll spend some time in a happy memory. Going to a happy place, a good thought, a memory of something that you really enjoyed in life, or even something that you're planning to enjoy in the future. Whatever makes you feel great will work. Let's clear out some old beliefs. You can take any problem you have and you can replace what I say with your problem, but tap along with me. And while you're tapping, focus on the feeling of your fingers touching your skin. If you remember, I was in high school and I hated my nose. I had a conversation with a teacher where she laughed hysterically because she didn't see anything wrong with my nose, and she was trying to convince me that my nose was just fine. But sadly, I was miserably insecure at the time, and I was not convinced. I spent many years hating my nose. Fortunately, I got a different attitude. I came to like my nose. It's unique, it's strong, it balances out my face nicely. I wouldn't change a thing about it. But sadly, all those years of thinking otherwise didn't just vanish with that one thought. So, here's how I can make that happen. I can change my brain and the way I feel about that time. I won't forget what really happened. I won't forget the lessons I learned. But I just won't feel bad every time I go there. Remember, we tap. Focus on the feeling of the fingers touching your skin. You can use any problem you have. Just say the words, I release and eliminate in some way before you let go of what you don't want. Let's give it a try. On a scale of 1 to 10, I was a 9 miserable. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to go back into that feeling and I'm going to check in with that 9 miserable. But I'm not going to stay there. Here we go. I release and let go any negative thoughts I've ever thought about my nose. I release and let go any unkind thoughts I've ever thought about my nose. I release and let go all insecurities I've ever had about the way my nose looks. It's safe for me to like my nose. Inhale, blow out, peace. Now go to a happy memory. Sit in that happy place and let it get all over you. A good go-to for me is always the way I feel at the end of my yoga practice, in deep relaxation on my yoga mat. Now, I'm going to go back to that conversation I had with that teacher and check in. I'm sitting in my high school self, and I gotta tell you, I don't feel nearly a 9, miserable and insecure. I'm a good 6. So, I'm going in the right direction. My brain is already starting to change. Let's keep tapping until we're done. I release and let go any unkind thoughts I've ever thought about my nose. I release and let go any belief that I've ever had that my nose is too big for beauty. I release and let go any unkind thoughts, any negative thoughts of any kind that I have ever thought about my nose. It's safe for me to like my nose. Peace. And back to my happy place. I use the same happy place over and over again until I feel like I need a new one. As long as I have that wonderful tingly feeling all over the front of me, I'm good and I know it. Okay, let's go back to high school. I'm sitting across from my teacher. We're having a conversation, but we're actually both laughing. It's like I just told a really good joke. I'd say on a scale from 1 to 10, I really don't have much negative feeling left at all. The laughter is just starting to take over. It's getting bigger and bigger as I think about it. Maybe it was a naughty joke. As the respected neuroscientist Daniel Amen says, change your brain and change your life. Tapping is a really fast and productive way to do that. Like this video and share it with your friends. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at naturallyagelessfaceyoga.com. Give these techniques a try and share your results with me in the comments below. If you have any questions or challenges, email me at sherry@naturallyagelessfaceyoga.com and I'll set up a Skype session with you. Keep smiling. It's a wonderful affirmation and good for everything about you.